In this video, we're diving into the account view and everything that you need to know as a rep using the Koala platform. So let's take a look. What we have here is a list of accounts that Emily Brown is owning in Q4. So using our Salesforce integration, we're able to indicate we only want to show accounts that are within Emily's name. So on the left side, we have companies. These are all the companies that have visited both your website and your product. We have our ICP feed, our intent score, so actions across both the website and the product. Trend, so is intent surging or is intent heating up? Number of visitors identified, last visit, which can be a really helpful way to filter down this data, as well as the number of signals triggered. So that's the basics of the table. Let's take a quick look at filters. The first filter you want to take a look at is filtering by last seen. For example, if I only wanted to see the activity across these accounts in the past day, you can see that Koala came to the site 6 hours ago. Another filter that's really useful is looking at last visit. Well, I can see that Twilio came to the site 30 minutes ago, so it might be an indication that they're a really hot account. You'll want to pair up that data with Twilio. We can see that they're a great fit. So they're an ICP fit of A, very high intent, 3 visitors identified, and they're on the site 30 minutes ago. That's a great signal that they could be someone to go after given their level of interest. And so you can filter by a variety of things, filter by company attributes, including any firmographic data, by specific signals. So filters are really useful. You also filter by any of the integrated platforms. So by the Clearbit data, again, by these firmographics, by any data within HubSpot or Salesforce. If you had a lead score that was assigned in Salesforce, you filter this data even further by that. Sort of a high level on how to look at the account dashboard. Really the value of this when you're prospecting is that you can see both ICP fit of the company and their level of engagement, and you can use this to better prioritize your pipeline. So let's dive into a quick example here. We're going to take a look at Pinecone. So when you land on the Pinecone page, what you'll see is a summary of all the data that we showed you on the account view, an aggregate view across all the different signals that different visitors have triggered, a chart showing of engagement over time. But what's really valuable here is to take a look at their journey. So if you scroll down on the page, and this is really valuable to understand all the intricacies as you're working the deal. So November 30th, someone signed up. We can see that a few months later, William was identified. He spent some more time on the marketing site. But then it gets really interesting. Mia was checking out the site and diving a bit into our tech docs. And then she actually signed up for the product and started diving in. William then came back. He also signed up for the product, played around, even created his own intent signal. And so you can really see the story of the account over time here. And this is super valuable data for us to understand. And so let's jump back to the main area here. Right, so this is anyone who's signed up for a product, filled out a form where we've been able to collect that information. And there's one prospect in particular we want to take a deeper look at because we know she's in our target ICP. We're going to take a look at Olivia Smith, who's the head of RevOps. So if I click into Olivia, what I'll get here is a summary. So in Olivia's case, I can see that she's gone quite heavily into the platform. I'm just going to open this up into the full view. Like one thing here that's really interesting about Olivia is it looks like she's diving into auto outbound. And note that this isn't set up as a signal, but we know that this is a bit more complex feature for prospects. And often this is something that they'll set up after getting a bit of trust with the data. And so this is like one really great example of where you could reach out to engage with Olivia, try and see if you can help her get auto outbound set up. Now, the beauty of this is that you don't have to spend all your time in Koala. With Koala, you usually set up Slack alerts and signals that will alert you when these actions happen. But you can see this Slack alert was triggered when Olivia, who's in our target accounts, came to the website. And so that covers a quick overview on how you can think about the account view, how you can dive into a specific account to better understand the engagement across prospects, and how you can use that to inform your outreach strategy.